Right, so this is just, well, not my first time launching the game, but second time, but I looked at some options. Doesn't really seem to be much there worth looking at, really. So, just start the game. Obviously this is to allow you to download all other people's campaigns, but we're playing the main game, the official campaign. Let's hope this doesn't take as long to load as the intro did. Nope. Good. Let's see. Good karma. 99999, so they're just balanced humans like always. Elves are quick and charismatic. Dwarfs are strong. Orcs are strong in a slightly different way, so they're basically clerics and stuff like usual, I think. Because they've got willpower, maybe. And they're strong and slow. Right, I don't want to be a troll. Trolls are rubbish. Fast breeding race. And they're intimidating. Dwarfs obviously have like the best beard. Elves are pretty rubbish. Let's go an orc. And these are the classes. Street Samurai straight away sticks out to me because it's like a sword and a shotgun. Close range or range combat. That sounds like a decent starting class. Alright, Ryan? I don't like mages. Decker. The cyber deck. So this is Yu-Gi-Oh! Intelligence, key skill decking, specialization, expert systems. So, a hacker. Shamans are pretty rubbish as well. Rigger. So that's an engineer. And this is a magically active character who focuses magic internally to develop. So it's like a buff paladin or something like that. Maybe. Self-buffs. Street Samurai. If there's no beard here, I'm changing class. Oh, there's the beard. I don't see a beard. Oh, here we go. Cool. Let's pick one of these that we like first. I quite like that one. He has crazy techno eyes. Two mic inputs? No, I've only got one, but I might have the stream playing in the background. Just saying. No, the stream's not in the background either, so there's one mic input. Just saying. Is that any better? Yeah, just let me know if it gets too bad and you can't hear me, and I'll try and do something to fix it. Let's just go with the guy with the techno eyes. He was pretty okay. Now I can change this. It's a stupid hairstyle. That's a colour. Let's go for that, it looks stupid. Oh, this is his skin, so this must be the hair. Let's go a brown orc. Red hair. Red beard, obviously. It's a big beard. Yeah, we'll just go with this beard. It's nice and beardly. Karma represents experience. Characters then will run in the shadows and achieving goals. Karma is used to improve attributes and skills, so just experience points, skill points. 5 karma. What did it say was... Oh god, there's quite a lot here actually. Can I... No, I can't bring that back. 5 karma. Hit and range combat. Resistance to physical damage, range combat, pistol. Right, I would like a shotgun. I don't even know if I can hold a sword and a shotgun at the same time. I hope I can. Otherwise it's kind of pointless taking points and sword and shotgun at the same time. Alright, kamikaze doll. 2 points left. I can't put in body. Let's just get some more range combat in. Can I even take it? That took 2 points, didn't it? Well, right. So we've got some range combat, some shotgun, some melee, and that was it, it seems. Oh, did I take thrown weapons? No, that's just default. Right, go with that. A street name or a handle? Obviously, my street name would be The Beard. I hope this loading screen doesn't stop me from being able to read this. Your apartment at 3 o'clock in the morning. It's got 4 walls, a roof, and isn't on fire. Even the cockroaches have fled in search of better accommodations. Not exactly a runner's dream pad, but right now it's about all you have left. Running the shadows is all about feast or famine. Good at Disney. Nova Hot, what the hell is that? One day you're Nova Hot. Working jobs that allow you to eat at 5-star restaurants. Next, well, you're here. This one's a famine for the ages. Well, slagging? What? Slagging fixer? Is that... This must be the wee shadow guy that gives me jobs. Slagging fixer hasn't called, the money's run out and then some. Sinless and free to starve in the cracks of society and run by mega corporations who just want your nuyen. That must be the currency. Maybe. See, it would have really helped if I had the pen and paper RPG and had the previous experience to know what all this stuff means. Something needs to change and soon, so let's change something. Let's see. Oh, nowhere to go but down. Is that a subtle hint to walk in here? Where the Jessica Rabbit painting is? Let's go to the toilet. This is the toilet. Obviously. Notebook. I'm guessing I don't need this just now. Answer your video phone. This must be the video phone. Can't even sit in the chair. I'm not sure that any of you have any preference to whether I read this out or just give you enough time to read it yourself. Because there's got to be quite a lot of text, I've been told. The screen leaps to life, making you squint against the brightness. The face on the screen is laughing. Sam Watts. Hey buddy, I hope I didn't catch you at a bad time. He giggles, he's drunk again, or worse. So let's see. Comcode zonked. Zoned even. Where have you been, Sam? I haven't heard from him in months. I didn't want to give him a comcode. He's drunk. Don't like drunk people. Oh, don't bother with your side of the conversation, I'm not really here. Just one reason for the vid, someone finally geeked me I'm dead. Probably had it coming. Well, okay then. When you're an unsavoury character like myself, you tend to associate with other unsavoury characters that often partake in unsavoury business, like you for example. So why am I dead? Who knows? Probably my fault. What I'd like to know is, like, he's died, how did he leave this message behind? Is this like something he wrote expecting to die? Wonder where you are right now. I bet you hit a big payday and you're living high life in the hog somewhere. Well, I don't know. Maybe if this is like some sort of rare piece of art, I can sell that. But otherwise I don't think so. Some of us are born winners and some of us are me. And other ones are me. Living in this horrible looking apartment where I think this is the AC unit is burning. What is this? A shelf maybe? Hey, you remember that Renraku run? When things went to hell and we lost Dowd? Or that makeshift saloon on the docks afterward? I really had your back that night, didn't I? Is he gonna like ask me to do something for him for the deed? No heard Dowd in a long time. I don't know what's happening. 3 years ago, a makeshift bar in the Seattle docks, the night Dowd went down. This is actually a pretty cool way to do a tutorial, I think. New Larry, Singoma, this must be Dowd. No, it's not going to let me know who that is. Let's talk to Larry. You've been running with New Larry for about 6 months now. He's a combat mage with a bad tattoo and a bad attitude. He knew Dowd almost as well as you did. Look at that tattoo, that's terrible. Dowd never saw him die like that before, idiot. Right, Mike? He shakes his head. I hate this fragging city. The beard. Yes. Maybe I should have just called myself Beard instead of The Beard. This is going to sound weird every time somebody refers to me. It's wet and the rain feels like acid and I want out of here. Shut your screamer about it. I should actually only read this if I'm going to say this one. Wait for the money. Yeah, sure, of course. I'll wait all night if I have to. We're gonna get ambushed. I'm good as well, Mike. How you? I don't know the beard. Sam's a good guy and can hold his own in the fight, but he's been hitting the bottle pretty good lately. Never on a run so far, but he needs to watch it. He needs watching even. He shakes his head. That run went a little sideways 9 ways to Sunday. Now the fixer is late. The bastard better show we need the money. I want to get paid as much as you, buddy. But we need to live long enough to actually drink the new yen we earn. So yeah, new yen's definitely the currency. Cut the dreck. Oh, this is like the fines, they make up the rain swear words. Cut the stacko, Sam. We both know why Dowd went down, and it wasn't the fixer or some other paranoid chip dream of yours. Sam's smile is a toothy smile, big grins. I've been waiting for this all night. New Larry has something he wants to say, don't you, Larry? Go ahead, spill it. You're sloppy. He laughs. Ha 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 ha. Sloppy? You think I was sloppy? You've been twitching all day, son. Look at your hands, they're shaking. You've been drinking, Sam? Always drinking, man. On a run? No, not a drop, not today, not ever. Something dawns on him. He leans into New Larry, amused and dangerous. We were set up, and he knows it, don't you, Larry? What was the last call you made before we hit Renraku? How come you couldn't geek that guy before he unloaded and Dowd? So geek is obviously, I'm guessing it's some sort of like backstab or something, just killing people. I've seen you fling a lightning bolt, son. He should have been burnt to a toast before his gun cleared the holster. New Larry checks his watch, licks his lips, looks over your shoulder at the darkness. He's looking for someone that's not the fixer. Okay, I can see where this is going. You chummers are damaged, I'm out. Hands where I can see them, asshole. Try to set me up. He stops and smiles slowly appears in his face. What, you gonna take my gun away, Beard? You know I don't need one. No, I'm gonna stab you through the stomach. 'Cause I'm a big man. 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 We've got incoming. That's one ugly person. Maybe as an orc I find her attractive. Maybe. I don't think so, but... Larry relaxes, oh god, tongue twisters, and throws you a Drek-eating grin. So Drek is shit, it's definitely Stackle. Looks like my Nur and Raku friends are finally here. They're going to take that hard drive off your corpse, buddy. We should choose our friends more carefully, Beard. That guy was never my friend. Oh no, wait, let's go for the slightly romantic. At least we have each other. You'll miss me when I'm gone. I already miss you, buddy. So... maybe I should have went mage. Turn-based combat mode. Action pool, so it's just your general stuff and I can move whoever I want, whenever I want. Right, so let's see what we've got. He has a gun. And I have a shotgun, so I want to get up close. It's XCOM-ish for the looks of it already. Can I shoot this guy? Yes. Cunt. What kind of gun is that? Beretta? Is that an SMG? He definitely had that coming. End turn. Or can I keep shooting? Ooh. It's stupid running up close to me when I've got a shotgun. Obviously, being a tutorial, they're not really thinking about anything strategically, they're just standing in places that are easy to shoot. I wonder why maybe trolls can't duck, assuming that's a troll. Oh, they're coming out from behind. Right, I'll just run up and get this guy myself. And send the long range guys back to get him. Yeah, only if you run up into their face, that's when the shotgun's OP. Maybe I should turn something down or slight slow down here. I wonder if I can hit the options for this screen. No. Mage and a shaman. Shamans will probably be healers, so... He's ducking. No point in going for him. That might have been a bad move, actually. The graphics look quite nice. It looks sort of painted. I'm quite surprised to see that it's slowing down a wee bit. I'm guessing that's because the stream turned on aliasing or something like that. Since that's really the only option I've got. Oh, he summoned somebody. I'm pretty sure if I kill the shaman, this goes crazy and hits everybody. The ammo left, I've got another weapon. I don't have a sword, what's the point in that? Oh no, that just disappears. Where's my character? He's still under here. I can bring... No, this doesn't have the beard on it, does it? No. Sangoma lowers her gun. Aye, Sam. You okay, Sam? Sam's breathing is heavy and he looks shaken. That was a hell of a thing. You don't look so good, Sam. You were born for this gig, beard. Me, not so much. I think I'm gonna hang it up, find a nice brothel somewhere, stay drunk until I croak. I think maybe he did achieve that. he got his death wish. What about you? I think I'll find a better class of people to hang out with. Better than me, sounds easy. Keep in touch, beard. Don't die a stranger. I think he might have... Well, he died, but I think it might have been strangers. Considering I never seen him in months, apparently. You stare at Sam's face in your comlink, shake off the memories, focus. I had your back that night, didn't I? Now I'm asking myself, who would care if I die? Who would give a rat's ass? Better or worse, your name is at the top of the list. Maybe it's the only name on the list. So I set up a dead man switch to send you this call. So yeah, he set this up just before he died, or maybe as he was dying. I got 100,000 new yen insurance policy, payable when you find who creased me. Alive with a conviction or in a body bag with justification, either works. Contact my law firm, Rogers, Mengert and McCain. Sounds Republican. When the job is done, they will know what to do. He turns to his left. Shit. Oh man. It's a pretty smooth suit he's got. The camera swivels to show a well-dressed man sitting next to Sam. Person to Mr. Watt's wishes, Rogers, Mengert and McCain has installed a secure dedicated phone line, so you may contact us directly when the task is complete. We will then begin a verification process. Note that you must also be on a secure landline to access this number. We will not accept transmissions from conlinks or other devices. The camera swivels back to Sam. Sam straightens up, talks seriously, first time. Look, beard, I've led a Drek life, so Drek is shit. And I probably left a Drek corpse. I've hurt people, hurt myself, I don't know. Maybe I just want the last word. Maybe I just want someone to give a crap and that I sucked air for a while. What do you say? Sounds like a good guy, so I'll get to the bottom of this. Someday will pay. Hope you just said yes. Automated response, quite good. Well, which Warhammer are you talking about? Dawn of War 2? Because I have all 3 parts of Dawn of War 2, I've just not finished it yet. I've got a locator chip slotted in my head these days. If, when my heart stops, it will activate. That's how you'll find me. See you in the slab. Rest in peace, Sam. See you in Seattle. So yeah, this is probably going to be quite long. Your plane hits the SeaTac tarmac with a jolt. Welcome to Seattle. The chilly northwest rain obscures your vision as you step onto the tarmac. Before long, you're sitting cramped backseat of a cab, following a signal from Sam's locator chip into the heart of Redmond Barrens. Organ grinders, a legal chop shop for body parts. Whether from the living or dead, if you're hurt bad enough for Nguyen, this is the place to sell a limb or organ. So I wonder if I can get like cybernetic limbs, maybe. It's also a good place to dispose of an inconvenient body while making little cash on the side. This franchise is the closest thing the Barrens has to a morgue. It seems this is where Sam Watt's body has ended up. You open the door and are assaulted by the smell of death and bleach. I guess I'll zoom in and let everybody see what that looks like. But I'll need to... I hope I can access options now. This just looks like save. Oh, I can access the options here. Can I touch anti-aliasing? So the only thing I turn off is HD textures. The speed's plenty fast, I think, for the sound. Can I no save the game here? There's my character in all of his bearded glory. So, has this already saved? Can I exit just now? Right. Ah, game auto-saved, right, good. Just so that I can turn the anti-aliasing in. Hopefully that doesn't require a restart. Already read this, don't need to read it again. Corner but Sam Watts. I can't wait to get a party on. I'm in the back. Employees only beyond this point and he's telling me to come in. The smell of death and decomposition wash over you. Only slightly masked by the minty fake fresh of industrial grade antiseptic. Doesn't it zoom in very far? But yeah, the backgrounds are really nice, the characters seem slightly out of place, I think. Hovering over the recently departed is a small dwarf, whistling a tune. His broad grin says, "I love my job," a little more than you'd want to or expect from someone in the chop shop trade. Look at that grin. As you approach, he looks up with a lopsided grin. There's something kindly in his eyes, though it might just be the stray reflection of chrome and surgical tools. Sorry, didn't expect any visitors at this hour, and some asshole at the corporate took my receptionist. What can I do for you, sir? A wet orange quarter in his mouth? Are you the coroner? I'm John Dresden, the organ grinders branch manager here, so yeah, that makes me the franchise area's coroner too, and you are. Be a bit official about this. Beard, I represent a man named Sam Watts and I'm here to look into his murder. He frowns. Interesting. A dead man makes for a strange client, but what makes you think he's here? Sam had a locator chip embedded in his skull. I followed it here. I see. Well, you're right, he's here. Well, why even bother try to, like, push me away? Not too many people know about the murder yet, though. The press haven't caught wind of it yet, what with being all the way out here in the Barrens. So who told you he was dead? I would have liked to have kept that information, like, to myself, no told him. Don't want to tell him about the money, so Sam's digital ghost, when his heart stopped, I got sent a recorded message and he asked me to bring his killer to justice. Guess he had a hunch. The dwarf raises his eyebrow, a smile wiping the suspicion from his face. A dead man switch, eh? Fascinating. I was working on him earlier, he's over here. Oh, this way. It doesn't look like him at all. He's my second Emerald City Ripper victim. The third one was downtown. Emerald City Ripper. He sighs, not my title. That's what the Seattle press insists on calling the killer. All I know is that, like the original Jack, our Ripper knows how to handle a scalpel. Was it a scalpel Jack the Ripper used? I thought it was a knife. But this one's even more twisted. He or she always removes internal organs from the victim. What prize did the Ripper take from Sam? Watch his cleanly cut out. How about the other lucky contestants? The first victim's heart was missing and the third had the spleen removed. Dresden, get out of here. McCluskey, that's a good name. How could my character not look like something like this? Look at these big growly teeth. And a big scar. Actually that scar's gonna nail the top of his teeth. Oh, let's loot some stuff. Sam's body is half... I'll ignore that just now. Oh no, wait, I won't. Damn, I just skipped that text. Next to Sam are several plastic envelopes containing the evidence found in his body. You can examine the evidence through a bag without spoiling it. So I'm just going to look at a lot of things. Moving things around, you can make out it's a card from a place called the Seamstresses Union. I wonder if I should write this down. There is something handwritten in the back, but blood has made it illegible. It's a standard cheap unsecured cred stick, no way of knowing what's on it without slotting it. Take that. Yes! I got 300 nuyen. I'm rich. Purple shirt. It's Sam's shirt, several of the buttons are missing, and blood has been thoroughly soaked in. The bag sloshes around in your hand. Handwritten note. You can only see part of the note, given torn off bits and bloodstains. Feel terrible that we are we've been long to say I'm sorry. See you there, love Jessica. Okay. How do you vocalise things that are not written? Basic medkit, awesome. Let's jump out and talk to McCluskey now. Towering over the diminutive coroner is a homicide detective right out of the central casting. If you ignore the tusks, pointed ears, and Neanderthal brow, you can smell his cheap aftershave from a mile away. So I can only smell his aftershave if I ignore the rest of his features. Is that how it works? So this new Ripper victim, Watts, name's familiar. Didn't his mother kill herself a while back? Coroner frowns. So you insisted at the time. He chortles. I don't like chortles. This sounds like something fat people do. Come on, she offed herself. I had it on very good authority. Now let's go, Dresden. Give me something to work with here. The Ripper's case is my ticket to the lieutenant's badge. Only cares about promotion. Don't like this guy. I've already posted everything I know. The killer stuns the target with a combination of drugs and magic, then removes a single internal organ while they're still alive. The perpetrator is most likely right-handed, with a slim hand that knows its way around a scalpel. He has a decent understanding of the human and meta-human anatomy too. So I'm looking for a whacked-out surgeon. Not necessarily. I don't know any surgeons who still use scalpels anymore. These days it's all done with computer-controlled lasers. Could be anyone from the military field of surgery, from a military field surgeon to an antique medicine aficionado. God, I need to read words before I start saying them. You're no damn help, dwarf. The Lone Star detective finally notices you. You notice his superhuman powers of observation. Nice. Who the hell are you? Aww. I would have loved to have called him Lumpy. I'm the nobody who didn't hear nothing. I like that. There's definitely some good text in this game. I just wish it was voiced, because then I wouldn't have to talk like this. That's right, and if you ever do hear something, I'll knock it right out of your head. He looks back at the dwarf. Dresden, get me more. I'm putting someone in a cellar box this week and I'm claiming my promotion. So he didn't even care who it is, he's probably just going to try and grab me now, isn't he? Nah, run away, good. Thought I was getting dragged into this. Oh, I'm already dragged into it. So is that you offering solace to be McCluskey? Dresden looks amused. Do you always make friends that easily? I'm great at dinner parties too. He cocks his head to one side. Be straight with me, you really gonna work for the dead man? Oh, street justice. I'm going to bring his killer to justice, at least street justice. I like that. Fascinating again, Detective McCluskey isn't interested in anything but Detective McCluskey. He'd convict his own mother if it meant another 10 million and a week in his paycheck, plus he's on the take. Dresden pauses, considering, you have honour after fashion. I try and honour the dead in my work, so we have that in common. What I'm wondering is, exactly how much is a lot of nuyen? So did me picking up that 300 nuyen mean I've got a lot of money? What can I do to help you? Have you heard of the Seamstresses Union? It's a nearby club in the Barrens that attracts lowlifes. You'd probably like it. Bitch, call him Yellowlife. Me, I'm not really the going out type. Always too much to be done around here. Plus the dead are easier to get along with. On the take, who's paying to hold his leash? I don't know, but someone with major pool has been looking out for McCluskey's career and wallet. What was that McCluskey said about Sam Muller? The official report is that she committed suicide about a year ago. You don't buy that? My name's in the report, but my actual findings left some doubts. I can't say that it wasn't suicide, but there were unusual bruises in her upper arms and she didn't use her dominant hand to pull the trigger. I was told to drop it, so I dropped it. So basically somebody's forced her to shoot herself through the head. What are organs worth these days? A whole healthy body can maybe be worth a bunch of million, but individual organs not worth as much anymore. What with all this synth and cyber stuff in the market these days? Organ grinders only deal in the recently deceased. There's plenty of other chop shops that aren't as picky, though, and they don't care where the bodies come from either. Who uses scalpels? Doctors still learn how to use them the first year of medical school, as do coroners, but neither profession uses them much anymore. It's possible that some of the slimier chop shops still use scalpels, I suppose, but I wouldn't know where to look. I just need to know one more thing. Where was Sam killed? Karma, nice. Dresden looks up at you intently for a moment before speaking. You know, I might be able to do you one better. Why don't you poke around the body lockers and back and see if you find anything useful? I'll go do that then. Some free loot for me. I'm not going to complain if he's giving me free stuff. So just up here. The cold storage drawer is labelled John Doe, but the internal thermostat is set to 21 degrees Celsius. 21, that's just a wee bit cold, isn't it? Open the drawer. The cold storage drawer opens to reveal a fully clothed body of a man, arms folded across his chest, in addition to sporting some of the brightest orange hair you've ever seen, so it's me, look. The body seems to be in very good condition. He's alive? Oh, nice. Digging the, I can't remember, it looks like Hellboy at least. Oh, easy there. So, is he going to help me now? In one quick move, he jumps down from the drawer and stands before you. For someone who just woke up in the morgue locker, he seems unfazed and pretty well put together. You spot a data jacket drilled into his temples and some shamanistic tattoos peeking above his collar. An interesting combination. So there's these data things. Oh yeah, Jack Armitage was the NES game protagonist. But I never really finished that, so I don't know why he ended up here. And also, he never looked like this in the NES version. I told John to wake me up at 6 in the morning. Is it 6 yet? It doesn't feel like 6 yet. Do I look like a damn alarm clock? God. Give me a break, chummer. Haven't had my... What's this word? What does this mean? Haven't had my soy calf. It sounds like some sort of coffee, maybe. See you later, Mike. Yeah, it definitely sounds soy calf is coffee, I think. He chuckles. Well, so much for a good night's sleep. On the plus side, I noticed you haven't killed me yet, so that's good. If you aren't after me, then what's your story? The latest Ripper victim, did you know him? Sammy. Glad somebody cares. We used to drink together every now and then over at the Union. Decent enough guy, always in trouble over something or other though. Jake yells towards the other side of the room. John, is this guy cool? I'm super cool. Yeah, he's on level, working for Sam, believe it or not. Some sort of dead man switch. I thought you could help him out. Maybe even stop moving around the shop all day. See, this just really makes me want to go back and play the NES version, or maybe even the Mega Drive version, to know what happened to this guy. Because I played it before, but I never got very far in it because the controls were kind of clunky. It would have been nice if there was a PC version of that. I'm not sure if there was. And thanks for volunteering me. He pauses. Might be sizing you up, but it's hard to tell behind those shades. Alright then, name's Jake, and you are... Call me the beard. Nice to meet you. Well, it sounds like you're taking a dive into the deep end here. John's right, I might be able to help you out. I was with Sam the other night, the night of the murder. Poor guy. He was hanging at Seamstresses Union that night, tripped out and rowdy. So, normal night out then. I'd been laying low there for a few days after a bad run. Mrs. Kubota asked me to throw Sam out, so I did. But out in the alley, some gangsters got the jump on me. He winces. Damn, maybe I need some Zoidcraft after all. John, could you grab me a cup? Get your own damn cup. My hands are dirty anyway. Now what's wrong with this in testing? You hear a loud squelching sound as Dresden continues his work. Thanks John, you're a real pal. I know it's terrible when your pals won't get you coffee in the morning, isn't it? Anyway, there's a big fat court bounty in my head. Like I said, my last job didn't exactly go according to plan. Out in the alley, a few Halloweeners got the jump on us. Damn gangers, thought they could turn a quick profit in my head. Jake smiles, and you get the impression it didn't work out so well for the gangers. So, Halloweeners, do you think that's like a specific gang, or just a class maybe? Sam stumbled off during the fight though, and that's the last I saw of him until he turned up here dead in arrival. Reminds me of my last stay in this place. You've done this before? It's a long story. I end up in the morgue more often than the average guy. Interesting, so this guy possibly dies a lot and lives forever. The 2007 shooter wasn't actually that bad. I mean, it did some nice things, but I can see why everybody was disappointed in it with how cool Shadowrun is and what that ended up. But I wouldn't say it was shit. Yeah, Jake here's a regular. Should have started a rewards card, Jake. A few more visits and you get a free night stay. Jake laughs. I'll hold you to that, John. Anyway, they found Sam's body less than a block away from the Union, missing liver and all. Tell you what, you look like you can handle yourself in a fight. I could use some backup to settle the score with those Halloweeners out there. Their leader's got the whole gang searching the barrens for me. I need to get rid of that asshole. So, we're getting this guy in our team, so straight away some fan service. In return, I'll take you to the place Sam was murdered. It's not safe to hit the streets alone at night, trust me. Jake eyes you up and down. And maybe I'll throw in some decent supplies while we're at it. Give me a shotgun and a sword and I'll kill everybody. What do you say? I do like a bit of street justice every now and then. Alright Jake, count me in. Great, I've been hiding out here ever since that run-in with those Halloweeners. Whiny bunch of gangers, but this stretch of barrens is their turf. Hell, I'm surprised you even made it in this morgue in one piece without packing some heat. When I got a pistol in my belt. He yells over his shoulder, very funny Jake, you can sleep in the dumpster tomorrow. So you need a weapon. Oh, this is the part. Do I want a shotgun just now? Or do I want a sword just now? I think I'll play it safe for now and go for the shotgun. Like the subtle approach, eh? Alright, try this cannon out. So ready for an evening out in the town? Wonder if it gives me a chance to change weapons here now. If you're buying, have the money. Well, 300 million, whatever that gets me. Hey, I've already provided the party favours. So, can I select both of these at the same time? No, he's just going to follow me later or what? Aye, there he goes. Oh. No, I forgot about these. I wonder if there's like an alt or shift or something like that to bring up everything that you can interact with. Let's go to the Barrens. Running the Seattle Sprawl, and sooner or later you'll find yourself in the Redmond Barrens. It doesn't matter your business, the Barrens doesn't like you. Take 1 part radioactive wasteland, 3 parts dog eat dog slum, add a dash of tourist trap, and you've got a recipe for mean as hell. Doesn't it sound like a nice place, does it? Looks kinda like Chinatown thing, and oh, what's the place called? Sleeping Dogs, that's a game. It looks kinda like that when you're walking through the back alleys. You leave the sanitized death and formaldehyde of organs grinders behind. Entering the anarchy and desperation of the streets, Jake stops a moment to breathe deeply, filling his lungs with motorcycle exhaust, radioactive dust, cordite, and who knows what else. He exhales with an expression of wry contentment. The stench and ground tells him he's at home. So I need to sort of look with my mouse. But yeah, this is like, it looks really nice, the backgrounds and stuff like that. Soy Calf, so that's Starbucks. Ooh, Vlad in the back alley here. Why can I not talk to this guy? Is the bus stop here? Nope. So I'm supposed to be going up here? Or is that just a place that I can walk into? This looks like a side quest, somebody's beating him up. Maybe he's insane. As you approach, the man sizes you up. You can see an age-old fight-or-flight equation running behind his drug-clouded eyes. Beneath the track marks in his arms, you spot a set of tattoos that indicate he is, or at least once was, a shaman. Get out my way, bitch. Okay. That's some excellent writing there. The broken man backs away, hiding his head in his hands. I don't see him backing away. I wonder if there's a shop or something here. Fun dialogues. I'm still going to talk to more of these people. I just wanted to talk to this guy because he looked distressed. Unless you mean in that morgue place. Hidden in the garbage through an alley is a high-tech safe with a mag card reader on the front. So open the safe. With a smooth hiss, the safe opens, reveal a collection of gear as a perfect match for your skills. You take the gear. How coincidental. Enemy turn. Oh god, I'm being attacked. Hand over the loot, bozos. This must be spellbook. At least I can't shoot my own character. No worth wasting a grenade here, is it? So welcome to the Barrens. Guess I'll need to find a new spot to hide my gear. Same dreck in these cities every day. True, I've been around, but Seattle's still a runner's paradise as far as I'm concerned. Now that you've got some gear, let's deal with those Halloweeners. I wonder if this changes how I look, if I can equip this somewhere. Here. So it just automatically equipped. My health seems fine just now. This man before you appears well-mannered, but nervous. Excuse me, sir. I don't know you, but you look like you can handle yourself in a fight and we need some help. Only fighting a bit piety, mate. Oh, we can pay you. Some thugs are shaking down the market we've set up here. Been getting worse lately. I don't think we can afford to pay them forever, but no one will stand up to them, and Lone Star isn't about to get involved. So, some sort of runner that we might see later. Where's this market of yours at? Just down the street, sir, please. Our livelihoods depend on this market. I didn't even say I was going to help him, so there's a quest menu or something here. Deal with the Halloweeners gang. Lone Star's the cops? Okay. So does this no show side quests or something like that? Or maybe that just doesn't count as actually a side quest I've no took it yet or something. I need to go down to the alley. Let's just talk to this guy. Oh, this guy's a woman. Her clothes may be dirty, but this woman is far from downtrodden. Hey, not that it's my business, but I wouldn't go that way. Frag off. Ah, the compass pointers, I see them. What's going on? Just some Halloweeners stirring up trouble again. She points south. They rode in this morning in those fancy bikes, set up the camp in the old street market. They've been marching up and down the street all day, shaking down anyone that wanders past. Typical. Well, odds are those guys are what we're after. Anything else I should know about the gangers? Well, their leader's big old troll named John Paul. Real piece of work, even for a wiener. Yep, that's him. Jake checks his pistol. They're going to be in for a rude surprise. You might want to clear out before the shooting starts. She looks you over and nods. Don't need to worry about me, I know how to lay low. They're a tough bunch though. Don't say I didn't warn you. So, I would like to reload my shotgun if I can. Nah. I will go to the market if I want to go to the market. I want to buy a sword. See, for people like this, I think I should maybe get the option to hurt him. Right, so him and him, these look like some of the bad guys. The wieners. Oh, so I need to jump into the middle of them before I can do anything. Let's just check the stats in these healing items. 10 HP. 38. I'll wait in combat. Yeah, Swipes, take another step forward and we're going to plant you right here. This is Halloweener property now. This is one of the two guys that got away. If I hadn't missed my shot, these idiots would have given up and moved on by now. Wait a minute, you're rolling with Jake. Bad idea, chummer. The Halloweeners are collecting that bounty and killing you. Well, that's a nice bonus. Getting the money for my head, mate. Right, so that's 2 bullets, I think, maybe. Cap 2. And we've got 3 guys. Seems fine to me. And he only has a baseball bat. I think they both have guns. Does this have any range? Nice. Maybe picking close range weapons wasn't the best idea. Can no fully load my gun. Oh, that cost HP cast. Probably should get closer for that. That was fair, wasn't it? Alright, and I guess it was fair, it just made them easier to kill. Whoa, uncle, I was just playing with you. I'll call off the rest for Halloweeners, Jake, call it even, yeah? What do you think, Jake? He smirks. Hey, I'm already at shooting on-site status with these guys. Killing Jump On means one less wiener to shoot me in the back while I'm buying smokes. Hell, they'll be doing the same to you as soon as there's profit in it. You're right, let's... Ow. What's this one shot left in the shotgun? Right in the stomach. So can Anno take his sword now? That's not very nice, is it? Could have took his sword and started chopping people. Doesn't look like they're setting up this back alley. Maybe there is actually. This must be the market. Actually, what colours is yellow the main objective? Aye. So this is the side quest that we're trying to do. The thug attempts to use his bulk and hideous breath to intimidate the shopkeeper. He doesn't even have a neck. The old woman is holding firm, but you can see the thug's patience fading fast, and he looks like he's about to start breaking things. Well, maybe I'll just brick him. Look at the difference between his character model and his picture. Who the hell are you? Oh, etiquette gang, nice. Hey man, I'm with you, but I saw a pig rig cruiser just down the block. Might want to come back tomorrow. I wish I could choose that, that's just awesome. I heard about you, why didn't you piss off? You ain't a Halloweener, why don't you buzz off, big man? Business, dusting you is going to get me paid. I know you were looking to cause static dash ice this guy. Ow! So is my gun reloaded at the start of combat? I hope it is. Good. Head thug and mage thug. But I need to heal soon. I don't think I picked an etiquette. Let me just check. Oh, this one. No, I don't have etiquette. Unless it doesn't appear here. Fireball your face. Right, I definitely need a health pack now. Cannot thank you enough. I hate to see such bloodshed, but those men would not take no for an answer. We simply want to make our way in the world, don't we all? The shopkeeper holds out a few nuyen. Please, it's the least we can do. Cheers. 48. What class did you pick? Maybe it depends on your class, because I picked a street samurai. You probably picked a more intelligent based class or character, because they usually get bonuses to things like languages and stuff if you're playing D&D. So does this guy down here pay me as well? Did you pick elf by any chance? Commerce is like a weed, taking root in the cracks and crevices of the world whenever it can. A small street market has flourished here amidst the crumbling buildings of Redmond Barrens, so I guess I'm supposed to walk down that way. Yeah, maybe it's the fact that he picked elf. I know in Dungeons and Dragons, elf gets bonuses and gets to choose an extra language. But as for me, I picked an orc, so I didn't get to pick a language. Orcs are too stupid. I just run up and cut things, that's my etiquette. Nice, crows flying away. Can I go down this way? Nerps. Ah, the seamstress. Dan the donut man. But the quest is here, so maybe I'll just go to the seamstress first. Let's speak to the donut man. The smell of fried food, powdered sugar and slightly burned soy calf is almost enough to overpower the dusty sewage of the Redmond street. The troll working the stand is covered in food stains older than he is. Jelly donut and some soy calf. I wonder if this heals me. Mission item, okay. What can you tell me about the Barrens? The Barrens, hell, if you have to ask, you probably shouldn't be out here. This stretch we're on is called Touristville though, and I suppose it's the closest thing around here respectable. Fewer muggins, you might even survive drinking the water if you're lucky, wouldn't recommend it though. He scratches his armpit. Yeah, I don't think I would want to eat his jelly donuts or his coffee either. Soy calf, even. Now behind me, that's the Seamstresses Union. You want drinks, drugs, favours, or information around here? The Union's your spot. Hell, that place is the reason I'm in business. Folks eat the munchies when they party. Mrs. Kubota owns the joint, and she's quality. A hard woman, but fair. Do you see the murder in the alley across the street? Nope. I was closed when it happened, but hey, it's the Barons, a back alley killing with nothing new around here. The only reason the cops are making a big deal about this Ripper business is that some victims are real people, you know, folks with sins. So, what sins? This must be something important. I'll see you. I'm pretty sure that was actually in the character creation screen. I just can't remember what it says. Bobby. Oh, look at that monk. They all seem to have big weird smiles. And it's Chicote. I did update my stream, it shouldn't say I'm playing Binding Isaac, but whatever. Maybe you should try refreshing, because if you come in before I changed it, just before I started, then that would be why it says that. Hey Chummer. Or, hey Chummer. Got some tasty morsels for you, just what every well-dressed Shadowrunner should have in his back pocket. Let's see what you have then. Ooh, this sounds like drugs. Combat stim plus 2 body strength and willpower for 5 rounds. Strength and will. This sounds like it could be useful. And I can afford it. Just like if I get to a boss or something like that. And the mission's here. Dwarf merchant is packing up her stand for the night. I'm closed, come back tomorrow. You've got a great view of the alley across the street. Don't suppose you saw the murder that happened there? Pardon me? She grunts, sure. I was closing up when I heard a series of explosions from behind the Union. A couple of seconds later, this guy comes out, runs across the street. Didn't get a good look at him. Then all the lights in the alley exploded all of a sudden. Things got pretty quiet after that. And let me guess, she didn't go over there to see if the guy was okay. Hell no, round here that kind of thing gets you killed. You're not much help. It's not my problem. Well, it's mine. Oh. Whoa. That didn't go well. I clicked off the screen. Just a second. I don't know how I managed that. I'm playing in full screen. Sounds of laughter and music emanated from within, but something. I missed the rest of that. Then I can't click it again. Guess we'll just go to the mission then. Yeah, I was going to actually like go into the Seamstresses Union first and then come here. You know, just in case I could get any information for people about what happened if they followed him or something like that. As you approach the scene of Sam's murder, Jake spies the flashing red and blue lights up ahead. Whoa, hold up a minute. Lone Star, so yeah, they're the police. Alright, the message said you should probably finish your investigation. Right. Lone Star isn't above collecting on a issued bounty, and the only way my head is... and the one in my head isn't going away anytime soon. He sighs. Oh, what was that for? Oh, he's running away from me. Sorry friends, I think this is where paths diverge. Thanks again for helping me with those Halloweeners. Here's your payment. I don't take knowing where I'm going, and you look like you could use the funds. Likewise, Jake, give me a call when you're in the clear. I like this guy, he's okay. He gave me money. Money's like the best thing that you can give me. Because I can buy a sword. Yeah, sure. He starts to leave, then tilts his head back. Hey, one more thing. When you're done checking out your pal's crime scene, pop into the Seamsters Union. It's just down the street. You need gear, information, or damn stiff drink. That's the place to be. Best dive this side of Chicago. I used the place as a base of operations for years back in the day. Make the right friends there, and I'm sure you'll be able to get to the bottom of the Ripper business. I'm reading like 3 words ahead of where I'm talking. Well, nice knowing you. Jake turns and disappears into the shadowy depths of Redmond Barrens. He didn't turn, he just disappeared.